Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today I'll talk about slightly different topic. So I always encourage people to take certification, do upskilling. But post pandemic, I have seen a lot of people has completed their master degree, specifically M.Tech, MBA, and few of the people enrolled in PhD program as well. So in this video, I will try to talk about M.Tech in executive mode, online mode, or distance, also in WILP mode. Now, I haven't done the MTech yet, but I am exploring the universities and options. And also, the biggest problem is to manage the time, and also the fees. Definitely, fees are quite high. Fortunately, MTech is slightly the fees is slightly less in MTech, but if it is MBA specifically from IIM, it is very high in executive mode. Now, if you are someone who has done BTech, MSc, MCA, they are eligible for MTech if they have at least 1 year or more, 1 or 2 years of experience. So depends on the university. The requirement is slightly different, and also there is a criteria, usually 60% marks in your last education. That might be BTech, that might be MCA, or that might be MSc, whatever degree you have. And then also, like, some universities is 50%, so which is kind of okay. But you should have at least 1 or 2 years of experience. If you are freshers, you cannot directly jump into this course, because these courses are designed for professional, like, individual working in various sectors. Now, let us talk whatever, like, I got basically. So in okay, one more point. Usually MTech requires a gate score, so most of the case gate score is not required in executive mode or online mode. So there is no need to prepare gate for gate and get a score. So most of the, like, case gate score is not required, and you won't get any stipend from that one, or university. But having said that, there are certain uh, institute, like, organization like Wipro, Cognizant, they usually sponsor this program. But there are companies who don't sponsor, so you have to be on a self sponsored mode. So let us talk everything, like, starting from all these three, and also the fee structure, and what are the trades or options are available. And let's also talk about whether this MTech, online MTech program, is valid or not. So before beginning the video, it will be slightly longer. I just want to tell, I do not have any collaboration, so whatever I will be showing, it is based on my research and whatever available on internet. You can definitely challenge me, and I do not have any intention to promote any university. So let us talk about, like, MTech in executive mode. So you have to remember this term, executive mode. So there are a lot of IITs these days: IIT Jammu, IIT Vilai, IIT Patna. They are offering, IIT Bombay, IIT Hyderabad. They are offering basically, IIT Bangalore, in fact, they are offering MTech in executive mode from IITs. So, and also, like, this Intellipaat, they have a collaboration with this IIT, like, this is for IIT Jammu. And if you go through them, so the fees will be around 4.2 lakhs for 2 years. So they will give you a little bit brush up of your previous knowledge, like Python and SQL. And then they will, you can join, like, this course basically. So this Intellipath is basically doing a kind of guidance basically, so that if you are not so technical person, then definitely your basic programming skill and sequels, like, DBMS skill will be checked even before, even, like, it not be checked, like, it will be revised once, even before joining to the course. So that is one. I talked with them. So slightly the fees is high. They are taking some amount. I mean, it's not that IIT Jammu is taking the entire amount. They have certain cut, but this is what, like, IIT Jammu. And if you see the other one also, like, this is IIT Patna. Now, one point to be noted: if you see all their, like, site for executive MTech, basically they have created a different site, I mean, or extension of site. If you see IIT, this is like, a IIT site, and then IIT Jammu possibly, and this is the IIT, this is for executive MTech. But their site is not exactly the site that is, like, that used to look like that. Like, this is a completely different site for them, and they have created a extension and for Some cases they have like created the entire new site of digiversity or kind of site like for IITs. So point to be noted. But these are not fake website. They are offering MTech in executive mode, and the classes will be conducted on either Saturday, Sunday, or specifically on Saturday. And there's a campus immersive program where you can go to campus and meet your friends and professors, and then once in a while, and for that you have to pay certain amount, 5,000 maybe. And there are a lot of good trades present, like coming from machine learning, artificial intelligence, MTech on cybersecurity, cloud computing, MTech on a lot of different new things, I mean data science. So based on your interest, you can pursue the your degree. But what, and also like there will be kind of 4 subject and 2 years course, and that is almost similar, and the course fees will be between 3.5 to 4.5 lakhs for MTech, all the MTech. So I have gone through all the executive MTech program of IITs. So if you wish, you can definitely talk with them and then validate whether it is valid or not, and then take an admission. I mean, they have a good people who is basically giving the support. Now coming to one more university that is providing in WILP mode, work integrated learning program, which is Mangalayatan University. I don't have much understanding about this, and they are also providing MTech in lot of trades for 2 years. The fees is slightly less, 3.6, I mean 36,000 in each semester. So it could be around somewhere less than even 2 lakhs. So fees is quite less. But do check about this university, because I'm not sure whether this university is valid or not. But still they are providing MTech, executive MTech program. And this is IIT Bombay MTech program. So all the university you can see, IIT Vilai MTech program. So all of them are giving in MTech program in executive mode. Now there are certain university where you can see they are providing MTech in part-time mode. So the what does it mean by part-time mode is, in evening they usually conduct the MTech classes, and instead of 2 years they extended the course in 3 years. So one of the universities, Jadavpur University, which is one of the finance institute of West Bengal, I mean a tier one college basically. They usually compete with IITs. So like Delhi University, this is one of the greatest university in eastern region. So they also provide MTech, and that too with very minimal cost. So if you clear get, so you will be able, you'll get a sponsored kind of scholarship as well. But maybe without even go get, you can go and take the admission. So you have to check. I'm not sure about that, but usually Jadavpur University asks for a get score, and their MTech program is for 6 semester, like 3 years in a part-time mode. So that is about it, and the fees will be very less. I mean, if I have heard the fees is around 1 lakh or slightly higher than that. So in Jadavpur University, it's anyway, you can do MTech. But the problem with this MTech is it is 3 years. And one more problem is with Jadavpur universities, they are not offering MTech in cloud computing or AI or data science or machine learning. So it will be on CSE, computer science engineering. So you do not have a choice to go for a specific trade. Now that is about like this part-time exam. And last but not least is WILP program or BITS learning. Now this is by far the most trusted and the longest running program. Now if you know about BITS, it's a private institute, but it is one of the finest private institute in India. So coming, if somebody has done BTech from BITS, they need a JE rank, and they usually place in a very good company. Now for MTech this is not the case, but still it has some value. So there are two companies basically from Wipro. If you join in Wipro as after passing BSc or BCA, you can go for a 5 years long WILP program for MTech, entirely sponsored by Wipro. If you have done BTech, you can also go for MTech from Wipro. Cognizant has also offered during pandemic. There are some other companies which are offering basically this WILP program with BITS, and this is usually conducted on Saturday, and admission is open. If you want to go through, you can check, and their semester fees is pretty high these days. Semester fees is 66,000 rupees, and they have a zero down payment process. So I was going through everything. So okay, so there are a couple of problem I'll tell you about these bits basically. So one problem is you need to take a NOC from your current organization. You also have to find a mentor. that could be your immediate supervisor, that could be some senior person who has at least 5 years of experience. They can be treated as a mentor, so they need to sign the mentorship form. Also they have to upload their credential, the degree documents. So that is one problem, to find a mentor and to get the NOC. Also the fees is pretty high, and if you convert it to with monthly fees, it could be around 17 to 18,000 per month in initial phase. In first 6 months then it will be slightly less. So the fees is going high, and even before pandemic these fees used to be around 30,000, 30 to 35,000. So it is exponentially increasing in each year. So if you have a plan, go and take the admission immediately, because next year, I mean, they will definitely increase the price. And the good point is they have lot of trades basically. So I'm not sure, yeah. So you can see like MTech in system, like software system, software engineering, cloud computing, cloud computer system infrastructure, embedded system. There are also lot of options are present. You have to choose the best program which suits you, and then you can go for MTech. So usually the program is on classes conducted on Saturday, and then whole day 8 hours class online. And it is not mandatory to attend those class, because anyway those are pre-recorded. And then you have a mid-semester exam which will be again in 2 months, and then you have a final exam that you have to take your nearest a center. So if you are in tier 1 city, definitely, I mean, you can check during the form, during apply now button, you can check what are the exam centers are available near to you. So I believe it is there in all the tier 1 cities and also tier 2 cities, that exam centers are present. So you have to go to for physically and take the exam. Okay. So this is all about all short of program that I have seen. And this program I am slightly preferring, because their program is valid. And also I have heard, I have done some research, I have seen this credential can be shared with other university, other foreign universities basically. So this is about this bits basically. Now coming to one more point, is a very crucial point that I'm little skeptical. So if you search over internet, you can see online MTech is not a valid degree. It's not online. They said it is a distance education if it is not valid in India by AICT. Now AICT is is a governing body which actually providing all the technical degrees, UGC and AICTs. But they are telling it is not valid if it is taken distance education. The Supreme Court has given observation, or a guideline, that if a course like MTech where practical labs is required, then you have to go to that college and take that degree completed. So that is one catch. So before going taking any admission, you just do your due diligence, be vigilant, and then take the admission, because anyway they have Supreme Court have told distance education is not valid for MTech. So you cannot provide offer a distance mode MTech. So that is one thing which I'm little skeptical about certain universities. But again, if it is offered by maybe IITs, or BITS is quite old. I mean, they are in industry for last 20 years. I mean, at least 10 15 years I believe. So maybe we can go. And last but not least, whether you have you are the right person to for MTech. So you have to ask yourself whether you can work Monday to Friday, and then Saturday you can take the classes, then Sunday you can go and revise this, and then from Monday you can jump into your daily work. So it is quite stringent. And again, you have to see what are your responsibilities, whether you will be able to study, because this MTech program fees is quite high. And what I heard about this beats, basically if you failed any of the subject, so you have to reappear, and the reappearance phase is the entire semester fees. So if you failed in one subject, then you have to pay 66,000 rupees to reappear on that particular exam. So be very mindful, ask lot of question to the coordinator before opting MTech. And also I would rather ask you to check their brochure, check the subjects, check the previous year's papers basically, so that you can understand what question is asked. Usually 30% 30% marks usually weightage basically usually are from mid semester exam, usually quizzes. but 70% you have to write write in the exam, and you have to write the answers basically in a paper, right? So that is equivalent to your bachelor's degree. So be very mindful, check the previous year question, check your timings, check your current engagement, check your responsibilities, and then you should opt for MTech or any higher studies. So that is my take on this. So I am also looking I am tech basically because these days what I am observing basically, everybody has certification, everybody has, people can do certification in just 3 months. So what basically stands out in order to climb slightly on a higher ladder is to have a master's degree. But this is not a solo requirement. I mean, if you can upskill yourself in your technology, that's fine, but it will definitely boost your career in long run also. In outside India, like any master's degree is preferable rather than having a bachelor's degree, at least in UK. So this is my tech. So if you have anything about part-time MTech, WILP course, or MTech from IITs in executive mode, do let me know in the comment below so that I can it can be the information can be shared with a lot of others people. Thank you.